To hear them. Put your hands together, make them welcome, the Hinsons family.
That I want to be just fine. Now it's not an easy thing to do, but I try with all of my might. And the devil just how close to are every time I get the chance. All the while I pray they see in me a little family resemblance. Before he left here, he was dying for you too. And all it takes is asking your life you will enhance with the love that only goes to show your family resemblance.
Then Satan's more than beat. Why don't you give Jesus a great big hand clap of praise tonight? Because we're made more than conquerors in Him. It's a pleasure to be in Detroit, Michigan with you tonight and to be a part of this anniversary sing. And we just appreciate Paul Belcher and the privilege to stand on this stage and sing about Jesus Christ. That is because of Him allowing us to come that we can do that. And we thank Him for that. And we want to say, on behalf of all the Hinson family, happy anniversary to him and his endeavor to promote gospel singing, not only now in Detroit, but all over the country. And so we appreciate knowing him and knowing that kind of person. As we sing tonight, there'll be a lot of groups on this stage. And as we sing, I trust with all my heart that you'll look past the weakness of our flesh and see Jesus Christ in our hearts. Because truly, with all of our hearts, we want to lift Him up and we want to glorify Him, want to magnify Him, exalt Him above everyone else, and say that we're the singers, but Jesus certainly is the star. And you kind of agree with that? One more time just to make the devil mad. Let's get the real star of the program. One more great big hand clap of praise. Don't you just love Jesus tonight? I feel so good in my spirit. I'm so glad that I know the one that I'm singing about. I'd like to take a minute and introduce the Hinsons to you, if I may. And I'd like to start with the young man over on my right, very, very popular in gospel music. You could go anywhere. You could go anywhere and mention his name where they listen to gospel music, and they immediately know who you're talking about. In fact, he won all kinds of awards for his singing. In fact, he's really so well known, you might even say he actually don't even need an introduction, you know. So that'll save us a little time right there. Now, I want you to meet my brother, Kenny. Would you make Kenny Hinson welcome? The young man standing next to him just a few weeks ago, I was going on the stage saying, 19 years old, has never been kissed, went home one week and got an invitation to his wedding. You never can tell about these kids, but he is a great guy, and he'll sing his way into your heart if you'll give him a chance tonight. If you think he looks like a Hinson, you're exactly right. 19-year-old nephew, Eric Hinson. Make Eric welcome, would you? Mom and Daddy had 8 kids, 5 boys and 3 girls. And that's a big family in anybody's books. And any mother who would give birth and raise 8 kids ought to be committed. Committed. And I know that you're proud of your parents, and we're certainly proud of ours. And I know that you're anxious to meet our mother. But Mama didn't get here tonight. But seriously, if you could go back about 31 or 32 years, somewhere along there, and meet our mother and see this young lady standing on the stage, you'd see a striking resemblance, I'm telling you. Because Mama has struck her many times. We were getting off the bus the other day, and as I was walking to the auditorium, a man stopped me and he said, "Hey, fella," he said, musicians traveling with the Hinson family. Meet them now, if you will. On the piano, Rodney Lashon. On the steel guitar, Scott Sanders. On the bass guitar, Kerry Huckabee. And on the drums, Tracy Preston Richardson. My name is Ronnie Hinson, and that's all the Hinson family from Nashville, Tennessee. If you'd like to see another all one time, and one, two, ready? We want to say thank you tonight. Thank you for coming. And not only that, but thank you because it's been our privilege to walk on the stage for the last 4 months and introduce a song and say this song is the #1 gospel song in all of gospel music. And it's because of people like you and many of you that was possible. And it's an honor for us. And we'd like to present our latest single, that song that we're talking about, a song entitled "The Two Went in Hand." Some lawyers can win, and a doctor can heal. Your banker can win, till your pockets are filled. But if yours is a case of stricken soul, for the problem you face, there's only one place to go.
That's
we're singing tonight. Some of you are looking at us like you may halfway think we're nuts. Well, I want you to know we may be nuts, but I got a feeling we're screwed on to the right bones, and it's Jesus Christ. Amen. Somebody said, well, that took the bulldog break his chain.
And he made the wine out of water. Yes, it did, Lord. He was there when Jesus crossed on the raging sea.
Run that down there one more time, Brother Keith.
I said he was there when Jesus crossed on the raging sea. And if he failed that time, think about that. Why, it wasn't nothing but a little bitty sparrow. And he cared enough to put that meal. Did you hear what I said? I said he cared enough to put that meal in the little woman's barrel. Yeah.
What do you think he's going to do for you today?
Well, I'm telling you, God's gonna do the same thing. Yeah. that a lot of people laugh and well, they think I'm foolish. Oh, but let them go ahead and laugh. That don't bother me at all. Because even a fool can see in the shape she's in that this whole world's about to fall. But just as long as I let Jesus call the shots, I got nothing at all to fear. And when that roll is called up yonder, don't you call me, because I ain't gonna be there. You can call me God.
Thank you so much. Kenny, you're in good voice tonight. You're singing great. Last night he had I guess the 24-hour bug or whatever it is, galloping fungi or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, he was sick and he sang great last night even though he was sick. But I can tell you're feeling good tonight. I want you to sing a song. Just pick out one that I'm going to use you tonight. And just pick out a song that would be something special to you.
I got one on my mind and in the heart. Don't rag on older brother just a second. This just happens to be one of my favorite songs in the whole wide world, and I hate it, and he wrote it. But we're going to sing it for you tonight. This is a song I don't think that any gospel concert anywhere, get this out, any gospel concert anywhere or any place would be complete without the singing of. Would it be a beautiful lot of out of the stars, the rocks, meet tomorrow. Any gospel will be this song. If you reckon it was a night, 2 times, both in the fan awards and the dove awards, as your favorite gospel song for that year. I get to sing it. You know it stands out of line, a light that I might see, and the light that shines in darkness now saves me, Lord. And I know if it wasn't for the lighthouse, this old boy ship would sail no more. Now everybody that lives around us, all around us, well, they all say, tear that lighthouse down. They say, we all know the big ships, they don't sail about this way anymore. But just hang on you, so that old thing second round, yeah, out in my mind. It goes way on back to that cold midnight, when it's just in time. Thank God I saw that light. Don't you know it was the light from that old lighthouse? Know something else? It still stands up there, yes it does. On the hill, was on